Hey guys, Tom from LushDollar here. Today we're going to talk about entry-level writing jobs. Who says you need to be an expert writer to make money online? That couldn't be further from the truth. In general, as long as you know your basic grammar, you can use a spell checker, you shouldn't have a hard time finding work. Now granted, you won't make a ton of cash as an entry-level freelance writer, but as you work on your writing skills, you could soon see yourself making some decent cash. I can't stress it enough that rookie writers will not make a lot of money. Just picture it no different than an entry-level job at a corporation. So in today's video, I want to talk about all the platform options you should consider if you're new to the market. All these options are 100% free to join. And it can make a great choice for a rookie writer. Yes, you need to apply like any other job, but generally as long as you can submit a small writing sample with minimal errors, you shouldn't have a problem being considered. Again, these aren't made to be rich. It's just to help build your resume and gain you some experience. So as in a lot of my videos, they're not always going to make you a lot of money, but if you can keep that in mind, this video will be much more enjoyable. So if you want to get into the barrier of writing and you don't have a lot of experience, let's check out the platforms. When I first started writing online, I started out with TextBroker. It didn't pay much, but I was able to pick and choose the articles I wanted to write and work whenever I wanted to. I figured it was a great starting point, and I found it very easy to earn $100 a week. You can make a lot more if you write full-time, however. So to get started, all you're going to have to do is sign up here in the form right there, and when you do so, they'll ask you to fill out a profile as well as submit a small writing sample so they can grade your writing skills, and then based on those skills you are then rated on a 5-star system with the higher levels paying the most. You can see here if we scroll down to the payment information, these are your earnings at a glance. If you're a 3-star, you get paid the 1 cent per word. If you're a 4-star, 1.6. If you can reach the 5-star, then you get the 5.5 cent per word. And if people send you direct orders, you can get 2.2 cents per word. And then if there's a team order, which you can get on a team, those are usually teams, people like you, and they'll bring you on board. So then you compete with the articles with other people that'll pay a little over 2 cents a word. So again, you're not going to get rich. Usually you'll be around the 4-star as long as your grammar is good. So if you write a 500 word article, you're going to get paid $7 to $8. Again, not going to get rich, but it's a great way to log in and look at a big dashboard of topics to write on. I wasn't the best writer, but I was personally able to snag a 4-star position, which paid about, again, that 1.6 cents. Most articles are about 500 to 1,000 words each. That's about $7 to $14, a little more. Just get good enough, and it's not too hard to dish out maybe 2 an hour. Just plan on making, maybe $10, $15 an hour, much more. Once you're active, you can log in anytime, choose any article you write. Just read the directions, you'll create the article and submit it for approval. If you're approved, money is added to your account. Then you can request a cash out once you hit $10. It's paid up via PayPal every week. I've talked about the Amazon Mechanical Turk, known as MTurk, so many times before, and it's one where you can just complete short tasks at your own pace. There's usually hundreds, if not thousands. At the moment, there was only about 500 hits available, and you'll see what the description is here, as well as how many hits are available, the reward, as well as if you're accepted to work on it. If not, you just need to qualify. And usually they'll have some tasks that you can write, and I'll just type in say write, and you can see that some jobs will pop up. Write questions, write a comment, write a title with keywords, and it won't pay a lot, so this one's 2 cents, but usually writing a title and a keyword should only take you 30 seconds at most. So a lot of them you are going to have to filter out and find the good ones. So write a question right here for $1. This one might have potential, but you have to qualify. And usually to qualify, you'll just click on that link to figure out what you need to do. Anyways, it's one of the ways to make money if you're entry level, because a lot of these jobs are open to everyone. They're just short snippets, usually 50 to 100 words of that. It's not going to pay much, maybe 20 cents to $1 each. But if you find the right jobs, you can make a decent, okay wage online, $8, $10, $12 an hour, but you have to get good at it. I have a couple guides on LushDollar, but I can leave that up to another video. But again, MTurk's another one if you just want to write little quick 50-word snippets. Higherwriters is my favorite option on the list, but it's one to consider if you're just entering the freelance world. They tend to always have a ton of work. The thing I don't like about Higherwriters is that the pay is quite low and the clients can reject your work for any reason. So it can leave you with an article that's pretty much worthless. So like many of the entry-level writing companies that I'm going to mention, they'll ask you to fill out an application and submit a small writing sample. This is what it looks like. You're going to create a couple prompts here and then submit it. Once they review it, they'll decide to hire you as a writer, and then they'll also request you to send a picture of a government issued ID as well as a picture of yourself holding the ID. So if you're comfortable with that, you can get accepted here. I haven't really messed around with the site as much, but I have heard that it could be a mixed bag here. Here you can see almost 7,000 projects in the last 30 days, so there is a lot of work. And if you do get on board, you are then rated, like a lot of these writing sites, on a rating system. You have standard, premium, elite, elite plus. The higher you are in the ranks, the more you can get paid. As you can see, once you get up to that higher rank, you can earn as much as 80 per 500 words, and you can also build a client base because people will connect with you if they like the content you're writing. You can write as much as you want, little as you want. You can just log in and start writing any articles that are of interest to you. Again, if you do that, just make sure you're working with clients who have a good review, because they can reject you for any reason. They don't give you the opportunity to edit your work like TextBroker and a lot of other sites do. On crowd content, you can create your own account right now and start working this week as long as your application is accepted. It only takes a few minutes to complete. Be prepared, again, like a lot of these, submit a 50 to 200 word writing sample to showcase your writing skills. And if you're accepted, you can start to apply to any open projects you're approved for at your writing levels. And you can see that there's a freelance marketplace as well as a managed project section where people can send you invites if they like your work. Crowd content will pay out twice a week with work available all the time. The company always needs a variety of writers in these categories here, as you can see. So there'll be a topic that you'll be able to write on. And as you grow with the site, they do value every worker. You can directly chat with the staff. There's a forum with both staff and project managers. Less than 24-hour turnaround on support time tickets. And then it's a staff that wants to see you succeed. So if you're just starting out, it does seem like a company that will try to help you out in regards to growing your freelance writing career. Type of content you can write also. There's a lot of options. Check out the links in the description as always. I linked everything that I write about. And of course, everything that I do link to is 100% legit. No matter your writing experience, I found Higherwriters.com. They'll be willing to give you a shot. They pay up to $20 per article. You can work and earn as much as you want. Write about topics you want. Get bonus payments from clients. You get paid every week on Friday. And of course, 100% free to join. They're not always accepting writers, as you can see here, but when they do, it'll be a simple application like this. I'm not sure how much work they give out, but it's one that I've seen pop up here and there. It's worth adding your name to the database, only if they're accepting writers. Again, this is a legit company, but the question is, how much work can you get? And the last one I want to mention is scripted.com. In order to become a scripted.com writer, you'll be asked to create a profile and pass a test in order to be qualified. Well, it doesn't really say anything about experience. You'll just have to pass a time writing test as well as an English proficiency test to be at least considered. So just keep that in mind. It's one of the highest paying options on the list. You could see they paid in 2020, they paid over $1 million to their writers. So there's definitely competitive pay. Here, you get to write what you know. They work in 37 different industries. You can work with great corporations. Work anytime, anywhere, build your profile, help you grow and expand your career, as well as working with project managers. You don't have to worry about chasing any payments because the payments are already there. Once you complete the work, it's just deposited into your account. Again, this one is one that's going to require you to take a test, but if you feel you can at least pass a little English proficiency test, you shouldn't have a problem getting accepted into the company. So that's going to wrap it up. Those are some freelance writing companies that hire rookies almost all the time. Again, you're not going to get rich if you have that in mind. It's going to be much easier. Again, all of these work in the same way. You just fill out an application, submit a writing sample if you get accepted. Then you can just start picking jobs from a list, choosing the ones that are of interest to you. Write it, submit it, client accepts it, you get paid. The better your writing, the higher the quality, the higher the level you are, the more you get paid, yada, yada. Start building out your writing samples, networking with clients. Before you know it, you'll have a lot of work just from direct work from the clients that you write for initially. Aside from this video, I had a lot of other options to consider if you're just starting on the career. I didn't want to add them all to make this video really long, but I did probably have 10 more options. Follow that LushDollar link in the description to see the entry-level freelance writing jobs you can consider. That's going to do it for now. As always, go to LushDollar.com. I have hundreds of ways to make money, save money. Just be smart with your money. I just like to inform. That's why I built this site as well as the YouTube channel. Of course, check out the video archives. I'm going to keep adding as much as I can whenever I have the time. Like, comment, and subscribe. It always helps me out. That's going to wrap it up. I'll see you guys next time.